Welcome to a dazzling adventure down the iconic Las Vegas Strip. We're soaking in the vibrant lights, striking colors, and jaw-dropping architecture that make the city a true masterpiece. With big-name casinos like the Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, the Venetian, MGM Grand, and the Wynn, each offering a unique blend of luxury and style. Not to mention restaurants like Pinky's and Delilah's, known for their stunning atmospheres. From the neon lights to the bold, colorful buildings' designs, every corner of the Strip offers endless nail art inspiration for any nail artist looking to capture the magic of Las Vegas in their next creation. We're taking you inside the Las Vegas Strip to show you what inspires us so we could inspire you. So spend the day with us by family as we go from concept to creation.
Today we are visiting Resorts World in Las Vegas, Nevada, a resort and casino on the Las Vegas Strip. Opened on June 24, 2021, it is the first new resort to be completed on the Las Vegas Strip since the Cosmopolitan opened in 2010. At a cost of $4.3 billion, Resorts World is the most expensive resort property ever developed in Las Vegas. The resort also has restaurants and entertainment venues, including the 5,000-seat Resorts World Theater, which has one of the largest stages on the Strip. Other features include a retail center, a 5-acre pool complex, and a station for an underground shuttle service to the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop.
Oh my gosh. So Eric and I had so much fun at Resorts World. It's located off the beautiful strip of Las Vegas, Nevada. Really, really beautiful place to stay. I would recommend to stay or to go eat and hang out. There's the most fabulous, swanky, like bars, lounges. There's a cigar lounge. There's art everywhere, like everywhere you look. The lighting and the chandeliers, like, are all full of art. Really hard for me to narrow this down to pick something to show you my inspiration, but I think I found my favorite, so stay tuned. So we visited Resort World off the strip, and there's so many variations of really cool sites within that hotel. It's Resort World and the Conrad all in one, including the Hilton. So this is actually the Gatsby bar that's going to be this inspiration, and I can't wait to create it. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this palette number 5, and everything I'm using is purchased from Gemini Cosmetics. I'm going to use this little palette here, most likely going to use the gold. I'm going to use this Kokoist. It's called non-wipe accessory bond. You could use it for multiple things. I'm going to use it as a spider gel or like a lining gel. I'm going to use LeChat. It is a chrome, and as you can see the blue glow here, it's called Cloud's End. And I'm going to use it with Juicy Base. And this is Nail Thoughts by Kokoist. This Nail Thoughts color is Blueberry Milk Base. And I'm going to use it with number 5 Chrome. Let me put these to the side. I'm actually pretty excited to create this. I have not done the nail yet, so I am totally freestyling. So I built this out in Clear Sculptors, my free edge by Young Nails, and base to extend my entire nail and to hook my free edge on. Okay, so let me get these to the side. So what I'm going to do is custom blend a couple colors. Let's see, take some of these out. This is Blueberry Milk Cloud, and this one is Juicy Base, so it's like a pink and a blue, as you could see. So I'm going to get a little mixer. I'm going to put some blue here, and I'm going to get some of my pink out. And this reminds me of like the balls in the bar and the pillars, how they light up. That's what I'm creating here. That's where my inspiration's coming from. So actually I'm going to keep these open because I'm probably going to still work with them. So I'm going to take number 5. I'm going to take my little top off here. It's kind of cool. You could just spill it out a little, but I kind of want to touch my blue, come here, get some, and mix it together. That looks really cool. I want a little bit more. Okay, so do you see the glow in this? But yet you could still see the blue. I think I want to add a little more blue in this. So I am freestyling, like I say, and what freestyling means is I'm making it up with you guys. So it's like a client brought in a picture and says, I really like this look, could you create this? So that's the cool thing about these series. I do it all from inspiration. Haven't done the nail before. Yes, I love that. So it has the light within it. Perfect, perfect. Let's wipe this. Now I'm going to get a little more of the pink. Put it in here, and I am going to get, this is by LeChat. You could purchase it from Gemini Cosmetics, and it's Cloud's End. Remember, pigments are very, very, see how they get every time you open it? So it's really hard to keep your pigments under control when they're like this, but this is a really cool color. So this is going to have, let me show you it right here. See right here, it's black. Like a black cap, so you're going to see really what the color is going to be. That's going to give you an indication of what it's going to look like within something. So I want this to glow like a blue. I'm going to add a little bit more. So essentially I'm creating my own kind of polish or gel look, custom mixing it all. Okay. So what I'm going to do is come in here with my blue. Oh, this color is so pretty. You could see a pink and blue mix in it. And I'm going to do the opposite on this side. I'm not going to copy everything that I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of put it in different spots. So this one I'm kind of putting to the side. Anyway, I'm going to get another little thing to wipe my brush on here to the side. Then I'm going to get my pink mixture. Oh, this is so pretty. I really like it. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just creating a background. Wow, that would make a really cute lip gloss. I mean, not out of this, but the color, right? Okay, if you get a little on her skin, make sure you wipe it. Okay, this is really cool. I see a little spot here that let's see, kind of nip a little right there. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is pin cure her here. So you could see the iridescence in it. Oh my gosh, I love it just like that. Hold on one sec. I want to make sure I have all my sides clean. Okay, I'm going to nip a little on this side. It's not touching her skin, it's just a little wider. And if you've done gel before, you know if the nail's wide, it goes wider on you. So let me come more here. There we go. Now I'm going to just set it. If you're working on a client, you could go directly under the light and work on the other hand. Your client can. Okay, so I decided, this just came across my mind right now. I want to make a purple, so I'm going to do blue and pink. Should make a very pretty lavender. Let me get a little swipe pad. Now, as you know, when I freestyle, my imagination goes a little wild and I think of things while I'm working on my client's nails. So this is something that didn't come up when I originally pulled this out, but I remember what the bubble lights look like within the bar, and they're this color exactly. This is so pretty. Let me see what a little more pink will do. Yes. Tad bit more blue. All right, I'm in love. So if I want to make this a tad bit thicker, I would use clear Sculptor. And I have clear Sculptor right here. I'm going to use it in the tube. I might want it a little higher and a little thicker, not so runny, so I'm going to mix it in there. As you could see, mixing it in the pigment makes it a little thicker as well. So this one here, I am going to make it a little thicker, so when I put it on, it will stay where I want it. So I'm just going to mix that color in. And I think I need to make it a little more in depth, a little more bold. So I'm going to add just a tad bit more of blue. And a little more pink. Yeah, it's getting a little darker, so perfect. And see how it's a little thicker consistency of just being the base color there? Oh, I love this color. This is exactly the color that comes out of the light at the Gatsby bar. There's a bunch of bubble lights that have this color, and they have color within them. So, okay, so I'm just going to mess around with this. If it comes out how I think I want it to, it'll be amazing. But I could see right here, there's like a little dip mark. I kind of want to cover that, so I'm going to come in and make this a little thicker here, a little more bold. Maybe a little more color here and here. So I'm just making my background just a tad bit more bold. I'm going to get my blue here. Oh yeah, that's a lot more bold. Kind of thin that out a little. Oh, I love this. This is super bold now. So you can kind of see it's a little more coverage. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me flash set this. Like I said, you could put them under the light if you would like. I would cure it for 30 seconds, and that's what I have my light on for. And honestly, it's going to get more cure time, so you're fine. It's more of a see-through color, so you'll be fine. If you didn't do a full 30, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So now let's see if I could create this look. I could have put clear sculptor in there too if it doesn't stay. So my idea is to put the light coming from within it. So let me drop some right here. And let's take that out, let it settle. I'm going to take a little brush, kind of make it come out a little. Yeah, this is going to look really cool. Okay, so I'm going to kind of do bubble lights in a couple spots. And then I'm going to take this brush here and I'm going to create a little bit of pink in the middle. Kind of like you could see in the video, there's like pink within it. Kind of a glow. Ooh, I like this. There it goes. See how it's melting in there? It looks like a light within it. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to flash set this. Just a few seconds. Okay, let's do another one. And I might kind of come out a little more with a little bit of color, but let's see. I'm going to try another one. Let's come right here. Let's do a bubble here. I'm kind of putting her finger sideways because I want it to kind of stay where I'm putting it. And I'm going to come in here and put blue light in it. And if it kind of goes off around, I want a little round. Okay, that's looking cool. That's really cool. Kind of trippy looking. It's going down right there, not a problem. Just make sure it doesn't hit your other gels. Let's do another one kind of right here. I'm going to work kind of fast. I'm going to come in with the pink. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I like that better. Not so perfect, but just kind of like the bright light going through. Ooh, yes, I want to add more to this. I could come back and add it with it wet. See how it's kind of, you'll see when you'll totally see the effect from the beginning video of the bar lights. Put a little blue. It looks so much better not trying to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to put, let me see what this looks like here. Okay, I'm going to add another one. I feel like I want pink. I'm going to try something. I'm going to put some pink here. Oh, I kind of like this. Drag it through. Okay, let me put a little purple. And I added it on top of the pink, so it's going to give it a different effect. And I'll do a little blue light in there. So I don't care if it goes wider than the nail because it's going to file pretty cool. So I feel like I should put a baby one maybe right there. Okay, this one, let's do the pink, the number 5 chrome. It's okay if a little bit of chrome falls down on it. There's so much chrome in it, it all kind of just goes with it. Okay, I like this. I think I might chrome these a little more, but I'm going to see the effect of it, the effect it gives. Okay, I'm going to use a little more of this pink. Come around here. The whole bar just glows these colors. It's super pretty. It's a really cool loungy feel. Let me do this blue right here. Let me make this a little tighter. There we go. Okay, let's blend it in a little. Right here, let's create a little more blue. Okay, that's totally giving me the vibes now. I like it a lot. Let me switch to pink. Okay, now I am going to flash set this. Okay, then I think I'm going to get a tad bit of purple and go over it so it kind of looks like the light's coming through it. I'm going to kind of scrub it in. Okay, once I set this, I want it to reflect a lot of different colors. Let me see right here on the side. I'm going to add a little more pink here. Now it's just really a vibe of the colors. Like all these colors are within the bar. There's lights that change and reflect with many different colors within. It's actually quite cool looking, really soft, and it kind of changes in and out color. Okay. Actually, last year at the show, we sat at this place and had a little cocktail with Gemini Cosmetics in this bar. So I totally remember, oops, let me clean that really quick. I remember really liking the bar a lot. I should call it a lounge. I mean, you call it a bar, but it's really swanky and loungy and really Gatsby. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little more blue color right here because there is an awful lot of pink. Yeah, that really balanced it. And it's really to your liking. There's no wrong or right way, so put a little bit of pink right there. Okay, I think I like this. So what I'm going to do is flash this. Let me me see if I'm going to like the way it looks from the side. You know, I want to add a little light from the side now that I'm looking at it. It'll be very easy. So what I'm going to do is get my, like right here, see how there's dust out here? Just lightly touch it and come around here. Oh yeah, that's going to give a really good dimension when I encapsulate this. It's going to give it like a really cool effect. Okay, let me do blue on this side. I'll do blue. I'm going to do blue right here with blue. And honestly, don't worry about being absolutely perfect with it. It's going to magnify once you encapsulate it. Yes, this looks really cool. I've been really enjoying working with a lot of chromes, mixing them in with colors and with jellies. It's been a fun vibe. Let's see, let's mix this with a little bit of blue here. And a little bit of pink. Boom, boom. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm really going to just hit it with the light really quick. Okay, now I'm going to encapsulate it. Okay, so now I'm going to encapsulate this. I was in the zone like I'm going to do this, that. That's just how my brain works. So now, oh, I love it. You could see it coming to life. I'm going to have to move kind of fast. It's a little warm in here, so I'm going to take this product to the other side. I love it. It looks exactly like the light. Well, the looks I see in there. Okay. And kind of build it up a little. I think what I'm going to do is wipe off the sides here. Bring it up. Wipe off the side here, bring it up, and I am going to flash set it with my light. It's going to get white on me, but that's okay. That's reality with doing nails, right? This is funny. It's moving everywhere, but you know, it was full winter here, then all of a sudden 79 degrees. I'm just going to trim that. I've literally done this on a client before. I don't care that it's wide there. I just don't want it to get on her skin, and it didn't. So all I'm doing is stopping it from moving. So my next one, I'll do a little less product and then do it in a few. So that way it doesn't roll so much. That doesn't mean you messed up. Now it may look like you're practicing on your client, but honestly, don't worry about it. I think I'm going to kind of go around it a little like this and then a little there. And then I'll come back with the second one. I can control it a little more here. Yeah, that's a better way to do it. There's always, you know, doing nails, you may start off one way. You're like, ooh, let me do it another. This is a way more controlled. See that? So that's okay. I'm going to file the other one and it'll come out great. It just looks a little wonky, but that's where your filing skills come in. And I still have to add here because it all moved, but it's totally fine. I'm not even worried about it. I know a lot of people who come on and like, oh my gosh, what is happening? This is real life. I have done nails for a lot of years, and there's times the process is so pretty, and there's times it's like, but what matters is the end result, right? I think that's the cool thing about freestyling. If I would have done this nail before and then taught you it, I wouldn't run in those issues. But how well am I educating you if I don't do like a freestyle like you would do on your client, and you actually, that happens, you might panic. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, I am digging this. Very pretty. Okay, I think it's done moving. So what I'm going to do now is come back on this little doodad. Let's see if I could just trim her off right here a little. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Honestly, I would leave it. My skills of e-filing are there. But do you see where I need to add her strength? So I'll come in right here. And if you know me, the way I style nails, I put them a little bit thicker than I would like so I could e-file them all into the shape I would like. When you try to make them all the same thickness when applying gel, you're going to be there a while playing with it. That's the best tip I could give to you. See how I'm filling in that corner right there, that volume right there? And wipe it off the side. And put a tad bit more, boom. Because it all went so wide. Okay. I still could get this product and put it here. There. And this is when you tell your client, don't worry, I'm a professional. They're seeing this nail. It's literally what I've told people before. So funny. This one I'm going to add just a tad bit more here. Now, if this was a shorter nail, I would never put this much product, but to support the length, and it's not going to be this thick. It's going to be really tight when I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to cure this for 1 full minute. $60. I'm going to swipe to remove the sticky residue, the dispersion layer, and I want Eric to get in really close so you could see. Like, you could see how it was running. Doesn't matter. Envision. Let me show you really quick. Okay, as you could see really close, it was running everywhere. It really doesn't matter. I have my shape in there. So when I e-file, I have my pinch on the bottom. I'll show you the bottom really quick. I have my pinch in there, what I need, okay? So don't worry about that, but I'm going to show you a trick of what you'll do so you have confidence to know this is going to come out right. So this looks like, oh my gosh, it's a blob of everything. But really, when I file 4-point filing, I'm going to line it up with my sidewall. And remember, this is our sidewall. This is our sidewall, okay? So I'm going to line it up right here. Let me make sure I show you it straight. Okay, so see all this down here? All that's going to file up until I get even like this. So do you see there's really not too much product? I just need to file in the back, like zone 1 into 2, and make it tighter in 2 and 3 into 2. So it's thicker there. Here, let me show you this one. This one's not quite as bad. It's a lot closer. So that's hardly any filing, but still heavy on zone 1. So let me go up a little more. So see right here, I tend to go a little heavy here when it's a little bubble, but that's okay because I file it out really well. Okay, so I am going to wipe off the sticky residue with swipe. I love what these look like from the bottom. So pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to file these off of camera and I will come back to show you the final look. Okay, so I just finished filing this and with a 150 file. And what I'm going to do is take a brand new 180 buffer and I'm going to kind of buff on top of it. Just a little, don't fully buff it, just kind of smooth it a little. Then take your side of it, your file side, and put grooves on the side. And the reason why I'm doing that is I do not want my top coat to pill or separate, and where it will is on your free edges, okay? So once you have that, let's dust this off. Hold on. Let's dust this off. I'm going to go into swipe and swipe it clean. Let it dry. You could kind of see it glow in there. Now, so what I'm going to do is use Kokoist Accessory Bond as a spider gel. And I am going to use, let me move this back so you could see the, and it's clear. Then I'm going to use this palette number 5. And I kind of roughed it up a little. I feel it comes out better if you get something and kind of bring up your chrome a little. I feel like it covers really well and wears really well. So that's kind of what I do when I use a chrome that's in a palette like this. So I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm not going to protein bond it right now. I am going to get my brush. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is get some of this and be ready to roll with it. Like move pretty quick. So I'll come right here, go under it, kind of work it different ways. Oh, that's going to be cool. Okay, let's come right here. Let's get it again. Kind of work it this way. Now what I'm creating is those pillars you saw that went a bunch of different ways within this color in them. So that's where this is giving me this inspiration. And this side I want to do like a thin one there. Go a little thicker right here. Hit it here. Oh yeah, this is going to look really cool. Okay. I don't want to overpower it, but I want to do maybe one more, say right here, and bring it into here. Okay, so I'm going to kind of fine tune it a little and come in with another brush. Wipe it how I want if I want to wipe anything. This I want to bring in a little more. I'm going to make it a little tighter here because I'm not encapsulating this. So what I want to do is keep it the pretty much almost the same width that the nail is. Okay, does that make sense? So see how it's sticking way out right here? I'm going to come in right here and tighten it. Come in right here and tighten it. Let me wipe it on my little palette. I'm going to do that here. This is going to make it to where when she looks down the barrel of her nail, she's not going to see like a lot of wide gel sticking out. She's going to see a texture, but not like it's so wide that it's sticking out wider than her nail. So especially right here, see how I got it tight? It is higher, see the side, but that's what I want. That's exactly like I saw on the pillar, and it is my inspiration. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. So I didn't copy them exactly, but throughout the whole hotel, they have white ones with gold. These are particularly at the Gatsby. So I'm going to come in with this. I used it earlier with a gold. It's a little gold beauty blender. So I'm going to hit it here. And I like to use a beauty blender. Oh my gosh, I love it already. I love it already. And this is number 5. Okay. Now let's go to this one. It's only going to stick permanently on what I'm doing. What I did this with the spider gel. Actually, it wasn't spider gel. It was gym gel. But I looked at the ingredients and realized I could spider with it. So I'm like, I got this. It's a non-tack. You could put stones on with it, all of that. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to kind of dust this off. Sally doesn't dust off that well. On a human, that dusts off better. So let me go ahead and kind of wipe it a little. I'm putting a little bit of swipe right here. And I'm just going to clean it off. And clean it off here. Get it off her skin a little. Okay, let's get it off the top of her nail. Make sure there's nothing left. So when I put a coat on it, okay, there's a little bit right there when I wiped it, but I could still get this off. So I'll show you how I'll do it. I'll get the little corner and just wipe right there. Remember, there's always a way to fix it. See how tight that is? Very tight. Very tight. Go right here in the middle. All right. Oh, I kind of love it. It's so cool looking. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we have to top coat it. But Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the Gotti No Wipe Gel Top Coat, and I'm going to put some right here. Let me take one of my detailer brushes. Because these are bigger lines, I could use a micro detailer, but it might take me longer, so I'm just going to clean these bigger ones I have really quick. Okay, I'm going to see which one works better. I'm going to go with the bigger one first. I'm going to go on top of it. Yeah, this is working cool. So what I'm going to do is come in here and cover as much as I can with it. Now this would be really cool if you wanted to leave like a matte with a shiny. It would look really cool, but I think I might want it shiny. I just want to make sure this comes in. And see how I'm getting it in all the little cracks and crevices here? Because remember, as soon as they wash their hands, all this chrome will come off if it's not sealed. I like this top coat. It's staying really tight. It's not too thick. It's not adding any more bulkiness than I already put for the design. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hit this with my light. And I've done this before, so trust me, if I've done it, if I'm showing you how to do it, that's how you'll know it'll work. I'm not going to fully cure it. I'm just going to stop it from moving. So that's about 15 seconds. I'm going to go to the next one. It still has a little tack. It's a non-tack cure in 1 minute. So it has a little tack on it. That's why I'm only doing that many seconds. And I'll explain why as I get there. I'm just going to repeat what I did here. So see how I come in here. A longer brush works really well. This is, as you walk through the hotel, you see this design everywhere. They have it on some white pillars. They have it, the colorful like this at the Gatsby. Sometimes they have a piano player, sometimes kind of a DJ. It just depends what's going on. Really fun atmosphere. And if you accidentally get out of the lines, it doesn't matter because we're not leaving it matte. But really, I haven't gotten out of the lines yet, so no, right there I did. Not before I spoke. That's okay though. The reason why you wouldn't go straight into your top coat, it would puddle through here and it'd be harder to wipe it out. I've tried both ways. This is the way I could get it the most flawless. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's tacky. Now check this out. It's like dripping in gold. I love it. So now I'm going to take my top coat again, but I'm still going to have my brush here. Okay. Because what it'll do is it'll get a little thicker through here, but you want it a little thinner so you'll draw it through. So I'll explain as I go. So now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of my protein bond, and you don't need a lot. You just want to make, see I'm circling it a little. You just want it a little tacky so it sticks on well. And all your negative spacing. And you could go ahead and tag it on the sides of these. Even if you want to put it on top of it, you can too, because that's a slick surface. Everything sticks to protein bond, and when you chrome, it goes against gel, meaning gel usually sticks really great to sticky or rough surfaces. Well, this is smooth right here, so adding a little bit of that's going to help it. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with my non-wipe. I'm going to come in here. And what I like about it, it's not really thick. I made it up to it. So I'm kind of getting it everywhere, right? But do you see how it's not filling in the negative space? It's just getting it wet. So I really like this top coat for this. Kind of go sideways with it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my brush and make sure it's not flooded in here so you could see more of the design. See that? Wow, this is cool. This was a fun freestyle for sure. Okay, make sure it's not anywhere else or too wide. Oh, it's cured like so tight, like so tight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flash this. I love this. It's so cool. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the next one. Now, I would flash them. The reason being, you could have your client go under the light. You don't want it settling and getting thick on you. You want all your client's nails, you spend all that time shaping them to come out really nice. Okay, let's go over this part. Okay, kind of wipe out, wipe out, wipe out. Take your brush, come alongside here. This is so satisfying to me. Wow. Those colors in there, look at this. Okay, let me make sure it's all tight. Okay, it looks a little thick here to me. Okay, that looks great. So, let me go ahead and come in here. Flasher. I have all my little tools out. Okay. So now I'm going to final cure her, and I like to cure her for a full 2 minutes. Wow, that is like, let me show you before I do. You could see all the lights in there and all the different angles. Wow. "60 seconds. As you could see, all the depth that's created in there, the little bubbles I dropped down are the lights that constantly change color in the Gatsby. This is such a really cool, fun nail to create. Thank you so much for freestyling with me and watching me create this. I can't wait to see your version of what you come up with. I will have all the products in the description after the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. So of course I picked the Gatsby bar. I love the colors, the vibe. I love how the colors go in and out and kind of change. It glows this like really pretty purplish pink and kind of swanky. Really fun to spend time in there. Really fun to create. Thank you for watching and enjoying, and most of all, liking and subscribing and tuning into our channel. It means so much to us. Stay tuned for the next ones. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.